Hey dude. So it's like 9:40 right now, and I was like just about to go to bed because I gotta wake up around 5:45, 6 tomorrow just to get ready for school and stuff. But I really wanted to make this video, and David Goggins was on the TV asking me if I wanted to be a bitch today. So, here we are. And for today's attempt at a recipe that I'm making up for my noggin, we have a maple ice cream that will hopefully be pretty good. So I tried this before, like the exact same thing with honey, and it was pretty good. So now I'm just gonna swap out the honey with maple and show you this time. So yeah, let's make some ice cream. Disclaimer, this is still gonna be a healthy recipe, but it's not gonna be that low calorie, to be honest. I'm pretty sure the whole entire thing's gonna be around 600-ish calories for like the whole entire pint. I usually eat it in like 2 servings, so that's like 300 calories per serving. And that's gonna be a lot for some people, but for me, I personally like having like higher calorie stuff because I'm just the type of guy that like does a lot. I'm like going to tennis, gonna play tennis, gonna do jiu-jitsu. I work out. I just like do a lot of stuff, dude. So higher calorie stuff works for me. But if it doesn't work for you, that's a-okay. Another important thing too, to make this recipe, I'm gonna use my brand new Ninja Creami, which is expensive machine. If you don't have it, then you're not really gonna be able to make this the same way I'm making it, which is alright. Just disclaimer, you're gonna need that to make this. And I know a lot of people aren't gonna have like a $200 ice cream machine laying around their houses. Alright, let's get cooking. For our equipment, I just got a little pot, a whisk, and a meat thermometer. I don't know really what type of thermometers you use. I haven't really looked into them. I'm just using meat thermometer because it's all I have, but whatever. And a bowl. To start out, I'm just gonna crack 3 eggs into this bowl. Crap. The yolk broke.
No, God!
That's a bad thing. Because now I'm going to try to separate the yolks from the thingies. The whites from the yolks. I don't know why I'm slow. I'm just going to very carefully grab it with my bare hands. And all the gooey stuff should come off pretty easily. I would pick off those little like white streaks right there with my other hand, but I gotta show everyone what's going on, so I'll just do that after. But once you got most of the white off of the egg yolk, you can just make sure to wash your hands before this. I definitely did because I'm such an advanced chef. Three-ish. Alright, so I did a little bit more surgery getting out like most of the white streaks, and the other 2 yolks broke a lot. But now we're just gonna add some maple syrup and whisk this up. You don't have to do this, but my dad got this super cool, high quality bourbon barrel aged maple syrup. That is, of course, where does it say it? Pretty sure it's grade A. But let me check. Whatever. I'm pretty sure it's grade A, USDA organic. So yeah, just super cool pick. 1 tablespoon, 2 tablespoons, 3 tablespoons. And now I'm just gonna whisk this up. And now that our maple syrup egg yolk mixture looks like bubbly piss, to be honest, we are going to have to temper these eggs, which is going to be a very, not really difficult, just very focused process, and I'm not really going to be able to talk during it. So basically what I'm going to do is just take them on the stove top over there, and using my meat thermometer, I'm just gonna slowly heat it up until it hits 160, 165, so that all the salmonella dies and that the eggs are safe to eat, and therefore the ice cream is safe to eat without getting cancer or whatever salmonella causes. So I'm just gonna have the camera propped up, and I'm probably not gonna be saying much during that, so yeah, let's just do it. I mean, I guess now is a good time to talk about how this recipe is still healthy despite being high calorie. So basically, ingredients, only 4 ingredients in this recipe: milk, heavy cream, or preferably if I had raw cream I would use that because that's a lot better. But you know, heavy cream because it's just what I got. Egg yolks and honey, egg yolks and maple syrup. Egg yolks, you know, very nutritious, increase testosterone, have a ton of good cholesterol and a ton of vitamins too. I'm pretty sure about the vitamins part, but I know they increase test. Maple syrup has a ton of manganese and is just like a healthy sugar. It's good. Maple syrup's good. Alright, now my thing's starting to bubble, so I gotta speed this up. Crap. Okay. It's got a bit hot. This is just a little scary because the temperature at which eggs are safe to eat and are tempered is 160 to 170, and literally the temperature that eggs become solid is like 180 to 185. So yeah, you just gotta be really careful with this. But as I was saying, moving on to heavy cream. Heavy cream is, you know, full of healthy, unsaturated, I'm pretty sure polyunsaturated and monounsaturated, or maybe monosaturated. I just know it has healthy fats, okay? I'm a pro scientist. Heavy cream has healthy fats in it, and so does milk. If you're using whole milk, I'm using 1% because, you know, it's just what my dad gets. The whole milk is way healthier, has a lot more good fats. And yeah, that's literally like the only ingredients that are in this recipe. So all those are pretty good for you despite being pretty high in calorie. I'm really trying not to mess this up here. My eggs are scrambling, bro. So right now, this is how the eggs are looking. A bit more solid, but I'm just gonna try whisk this around. Once I put in the liquids, that's when we're really gonna know if it's solidified, and if that happens, then, you know, it's just gonna be a little annoying, but it'll be alright. So I'm just gonna try like super whisk this around, and then we'll see. The eggs aren't solidified, and now I'm just gonna add in that liquid. Going in with a 1/4 cup heavy cream, because I ain't no wuss. The heavy cream actually incorporated like perfectly. Now it's nice and silky, which is exactly what we wanted. I don't think I need to tell you that this would be like impossible to do without a thermometer. But now I'm just gonna add in the milk. This is a whole cup of 1%. Just a tiny little splash extra because I missed some. Crap. Now we're just gonna whisk this, and it should combine really well. I'm pretty sure there's some extra like heavy cream, egg yolk, maple bits sticking to like the bottom sides of the pot. So I'm just gonna use a little spatula to scrape those down. I'm just gonna pour all this into the creamy pint. If there's like a little extra stuff in the pot, then I'm just gonna scrape it in and whisk it up again. You know what, I'll just put the phone down. Alright, everything is now successfully in the pint. And there were some little extra, like more solid bits that I'm just gonna give a good old whisk. And once that's done, we're just gonna plop it in the freezer. So now all we just gotta do is lid, freeze. 2 days later. Alright, it's about one haircut or 2 days later. And yeah, feeling like some ice cream, so let's get this bud out of the freezer. Just rinse it under some water. I don't actually know what this does, to be honest, or if it does anything, but everyone recommends to do it, so whatever. I had a little sample scrapes earlier today, so those are those little dinosaur marks. You could honestly pick any ice cream function you want. I'm just gonna do light ice cream though. Warning, this thing is super, super, super freaking loud. And I'll just do regular ice cream. That looks good. It's just a little powdery. So just gonna give it a splash of milk, a couple of splashes. Saw this tip of scraping down the sides with a chopstick, just to make sure the sides aren't all icy. And now I'm just gonna give it a little respin. Ice cream time, ice cream time, ice cream time. That's it. It's ice cream. I'll admit it's like a little bit, there's like a little bit iciness to it, but you know, it's like actual, like this is literally just like real ice cream. I need to put that in a bowl. Yep, to me it's like super sweet. You can really taste the maple. It's just so brain freeze. I'll admit it, I'm lucky where I don't really have to like track my calories because, you know, I'm like 16. But, you know, I'm not really looking for the amount of calories anymore. I'm just like looking at like the quality of the calories. And something like this that's like high calorie, but it's just like good stuff. That's just like the best. That's all I got for this one. Thank you very much for watching. If you made it to the end of the video, then you know, might as well subscribe. Just like, come on now. If you want to check out some bomb freaking recipes, then you can take a look in the Discord server, which is in the description. Of course, again, thank you for watching. Bye bye.